everyone, this is Margaret, and this is video 1 of 2. This is yoga therapy for joints of the lower body. So if you have any a fair amount of popping, cracking, swelling in your lower joints, being hips and knees, this would be a great, very gentle practice to increase movement and encourage synovial fluid into those joints. So this will be about 5 minutes long, I think. Okay, so we're gonna start in a seated staff pose. And the first part is gonna be for our feet. So we are gonna do each movement about 10 times. So point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Then we're going to rotate the ankles, so each direction 5 to 6 times. Other way. And you're going to lay on your back. Take one leg up, just hold behind the hamstring. If you can't reach back there, you could use a towel. So first we're going to rotate the foot 5 times one way, change directions. Then we're going to rotate from the knee about 5 to 6 times one way, big circles if possible, medium or small if not. Then we're going to switch directions, so rotating the knee, so you're getting all the movements of that knee. Now we're going to move the hips, so we're going to move the leg. Five to 6 times one direction. Reverse. And then you can set that leg down. You're going to pick up the second leg, pulled behind the knee, about 5 times on the ankle in one direction. Other direction. Then we're going to do the knee. It's hard not to move the other joint. Like right now it's hard kind of not to move my hip when I'm doing the knee. I try to keep the hip as still as possible. Other direction. Slowly. Then we're going to move the hip. If you feel like a place of tension, you can sort of linger there. And again, if you can't reach your leg, you can use a towel or like a TheraBand would work too. Just as long as you're not straining your neck like this, we don't want to see that. That creates strain in the body. Okay, and down we go. So the next one's just a little bit harder. We're going to pick up the whole leg and we're just going to move the whole leg. If this creates any sort of strain on your low back, you can skip it or you can put your hands under your butt like that. Other direction. Big circles. And down. Other leg. 5 to 6 in one direction. Then we're gonna put one foot into the groin, and we're gonna take this knee, if it's floating in space like that, you can feel free to put a pillow under it, and you're just gonna bounce it. Gentle bounces. Take your foot, bring it a little closer in. I did that about 15 times, and bounce again. Then we're going to go ahead and set that foot down. Bring the other foot in. And this one for me is a little, it's not quite as, doesn't work quite as well. So bouncing with the pillow. A little bit closer in. Continue. And then we're going to bring both feet in. So if you find that you're slumping in this kind of a position, feel free to put a pillow under your bum. Feet together, holding the toes, and try to make your spine as tall as possible. And go ahead and bounce about 15 times. More if you'd like. Bring your knees up. Go ahead for one last thing, rolling down, a little bit more of the same. So hands under the butt. If this last one's too hard for you, just skip it. So both legs are up, and we're moving a full circle. This again gets the hips and into the SI joints a little bit. And bring the knees in, give them a gentle hug. And then we're going to straighten bend. So give your knees a hug. Hold for 3 breaths. And then go ahead, couple rocks, and come up. So that's the lower body. The next video will be just the upper body. Thank you.